Welcome to my world history notes, where I read from the book I wrote to teach homeschoolers world history. A Bible believer looks at world history. That tells you the point of view it's coming from. So you might be offended by what I say. You might not like what I say. You might not understand what I say. But I'm hoping that you'll study world history and come to your own conclusions. That'll be happy. That'll make me happy. That'll be good. So let's discuss where we picked up last time. We're after World War II, and we're starting in 1929. So you can purchase my book on Lulu.com, Amazon.com, at the Bible Baptist Bookstore, or just follow me here and subscribe to my channel. In 1929, Wall Street crashed, and later government decisions worsened a depression that might have been short-lived. America called in its loans to Germany. Today, America is credited with 25 to 33% of the world's economy. If America goes down, then so does the world, at least temporarily. America's response toward Germany during the Great Depression that followed the great stock market crash worsened this second collapse of the German economy and doomed the Weimar Republic. During the Depression, the Nazi Party's popularity increased again. As the Weimar democracy seemed to be failing, Hitler's fortunes began to rise. Weimar president, former General Paul von Hindenburg, and the ruling elite saw how Hitler seemed unstoppable and hoped to be able to control him. Finally, Hitler's party won enough seats in the Reichstag, Germany's ruling body, for him to become chancellor. Hitler came into power through a democratic vote. The Communist Party didn't take him seriously. Almost no one did. Elements of Germany's ruling power, such as the army, who wanted to rearm Germany, and the judiciary, who had given lenient sentences to right-wing extremists, along with industrialists backed by Wall Street, who knew Hitler would crush labor unions. They were all on his side. The Nazi economic miracle after 1933, up until the war, began in 1939, was either completely capitalist, as the state controlled important areas of production, nor was it completely socialist, as capitalists still played a big part. Americans such as Henry Ford were influential with Hitler. Hitler had all of Ford's books translated into German and had at one point Ford's picture in his office. In 1937, Henry Ford received an award from the German government. There are books that underscore how Wall Street played a part in Hitler's success. Surprisingly, on the board of directors of a bank charged with consorting with the Nazi government during World War II was Prescott Bush, President George Bush's grandfather. Another major player in Hitler's rise to power was Roman Catholic Church. John Cornwell, in his book Hitler's Pope, The Secret History of Pius XII, reveals how Eugenio Pacelli, the papal nuncio at this time, signed a concordat with Hitler, causing the Catholic Center Party to not resist his rise to power. In fact, the book Human Smoke by Nicholson Baker states that Pacelli told the Center Party in a letter that the current Pope was concerned about the rise of communism and that they were to support Hitler. Mussolini, fascist dictator in Italy, had received similar cooperation by the Catholic Church in not resisting his rise to power, and as a result of the Lateran Treaty, the Vatican was established as an independent state, and Catholicism was made the official religion of Italy. In the authorized version of the Bible, the word let can mean to prevent, depending on the context. Keep that in mind, excuse me, and read, excuse me, and read 2 Thessalonians 2:7. Remember these statements. Here in history, something evil holds back something more evil until it's time to unleash it. Now we're going to talk about Japan and the buildup with China, things like that next. And I hope you'll study world history and become conversant in it. And if you disagree with me, that's wonderful, as long as you have an opinion. Thank you. And I hope you'll dig into your books and the internet. You got the internet. You got a world's library, so you have no excuse. Have a good day.